cookie dough.
Regular cookie dough with no chocolate chips in it?
Yeah.
What kind of cookie is it?
It's a cookie dough.
Yo, I had a shortbread cappuccino yesterday from Wawa. That shit was nice. It was more like a milkshake though. You know, I want some other shit. Anyway,
knock down my room.
Without further ado.
Without further ado, we're back.
Uh-oh.
Is this 48?
Another.
Y'all don't know about this.
48. Don't be late.
Hey.
Let's go.
YouTube, at this time we normally play music, so that's kind of what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Please don't be upset with us.
Yo, we had the sound on the YouTube for 46.
Yeah, they flagged me for that too.
I thought
yes, they did. They definitely did. Flagged the shit
and we had
out
a lot of it. We had almost the whole fucking song though.
Yeah, I did. The whole thing. I'm surprised he didn't take it down.
Yeah.
Oh. No, shit. You know this song, Kelly? Y'all know who sing this?
What the fuck?
Wait till who start rapping. You gonna be like, oh, okay.
Fabulous.
Yep. Stinky eye dark hair. You could swear they Asian. Hold up. Oh shit. This be a perfect time for some sound effects. Murder them. Forgot where I was. Oh, giving them a lot of that. Hold on, I don't want to give them too much of that. I don't want to give them too much of that.
Come on.
Sana, hold on.
I don't think they're ready.
Breakfast marijuana before I left the Tijuana.
Hey.
So your nephew or they mama better wear a tough or they gonna.
Guess what? Guess what?
Go around the corner and look it up.
Better wear it tough or they gonna. Rah, rah.
Let's get it on.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
We back in effect.
Let's
back.
get it poppin'.
Welcome.
YouTube, welcome.
Welcome
back.
Welcome back.
Episode another what?
To episode 48. 48. 48 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
48 can't be late.
Nigga, you always late. I am Mr. Know-It-All. I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All, aka Keith Saunders, BKA Michael Voorhees,
yes,
and aka Haiku if you want to be rapper about it.
Spit hot fire.
I don't know who you guys talking about.
Hey, well, look.
You know exactly
You know who we talking
your
about.
favorite rapper.
Tell them who it.
Dylan.
There we go. Spit hot fire. And to my right is the mouth for the south. What up?
What up?
How's the giraffe's ass?
Fucking up
in an airplane.
Falling off. I'm in another atmosphere today.
Yeah.
I'm in a whole nother fucking.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna make it real fucking serious.
This nigga's a space alien.
I am Hendrix.
There you go. And to my left
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well, and you? How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Yeah, seems like I feel like I ain't seen you in a while. Who are you
Say your
again?
name, guys.
I am Kelly Q, KQ,
Right.
Diva.
Uh-huh.
I am what I drink, hot chocolate. That boy mama. I'm free from him for a few days.
Somebody had to get that out in there.
Amen and hallelujah.
Sounds like you're fishing.
Come back, I can't get them.
Don't have to fish.
No.
Trying to get some.
You don't.
I ain't got the time to do nothing.
You essentially don't
Just
have to
my
fish.
ear.
She trying to get some.
I turned your ear down. Oh,
Yep,
all right.
yep,
Sorry,
yep.
I'm just finagling with some things. Just twisting and prodding. Pause.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, them cords is all entangled over there.
I actually not to say that word. I actually started to say that word no more.
So you can see what you're doing.
Please don't say that word to me no more. I don't want to hear none of that shit. No. Yeah, really? Like, okay. Say it again. Say it one more time.
Entangle.
You filthy animal.
Nah, look, let me hear that bullshit. Oh, man. All right, so let me give a shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners. What's a listener? I don't know what a listener is.
What a listener is, I don't know.
Stitcher listeners and Anchor listeners, home team, YouTube viewers. What's crack-a-lacking on the Crowny side? I would like to welcome y'all.
I'm feeling really girly.
Yeah, you got the boob tops out and everything.
Well, I did have a pullover on. I didn't realize it was still kind of hot outside when I left.
The shit happens. Anyway,
Yeah, it is what it is.
we're here.
We in the building.
I thank y'all. Make sure that y'all get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod. Facebook fan page at Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to Why do I always put I always about to say my personal joint. Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com. It's Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com. I ain't for the shits today. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
So, did we get an email from you? Because you said you was gonna send an email.
Did we get
an email?
I don't, oh shit! Don't call him out like that.
Yeah.
No.
Call him out like that.
You might.
He was on live
Call him out
talking
like that,
about.
yeah.
He was confirming the email address, like he was going to send something.
And I'm pretty sure he got some. I'm pretty sure he got some shit too.
He always with the shits. That's why we love him.
Oh yeah, definitely with the shits. I got some things that what I mean. We're definitely going to talk about our contest. Matter of fact, I might as well just bring that up now.
Bring it up.
We are running the contest as of today. All right, let me run this down to you, especially if you're a listener. If you're a listener and you follow us, this is gonna be mad easy for y'all. It's gonna be easy way for you to win $100. Easy. You gonna get this bread. All right. Plus, cause I'm gonna have you how your Cash App in. I ain't with all the fuckery. I'm gonna send it to you. Here we go. This contest is gonna consist of. We're gonna call it the Know the Show title contest. And the reason why I'm calling it the Know the Show title contest is because from the time we started, the show has been subtitled or the
Recaption?
I don't know about recaption. Anyway, the title of the title of each individual episode has been different based upon something that was said in the midst of the episode. Right. So here we go. A lot of times it's very obscure. A lot of times it's the biggest theme of the episode. You never know. But you have to be listening for this, okay? What I want you to know is, and half of the answer is pretty easy because the name of the episode is already posted. So you know the name of the episode. You just need to find the timestamp in the episode in which you first heard it. The first time that you hear it. Like last episode was called what was it called? Quarter to late. Now, that was kind of obscure when he said it and whatnot, because we got into a nice little kerfuffle about me being in my mid-30s instead of my late 30s. And then Ruff, my esteemed colleague here, kind of put it in perspective for us and said, nah, nigga, you like kind of quarter, so you quarter there, you quarter to late. I said, all right, quarter to late 30s. I said, that makes sense. So, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Just, I will revisit it. I will post it on all the pages that I possibly can. But you gotta follow. This is a chance for y'all to win some bread. It's because I want to show y'all to y'all that I appreciate y'all.
Yo,
if y'all
this is a really good ice cream.
yo, you high as shit, yo. Yo,
This
but
is gonna be a very interesting.
it is. But
however, we gotta make it pop today because the aunties come on today.
the aunties come on. We'll get right through that. We're gonna fly through this motherfucker. But I want y'all to know that's exactly what's gonna happen. And starting today, that starts today. So whatever this episode is about, or whatever we say, and it becomes the title of this episode, find a timestamp, write it down. It'll be 5 weeks of this. After the 5th week, I will go live and I will ask for cash apps, and I will see who is able to provide this to me. There will be a time limit on
We want answers, and they better be correct. If they
right.
correct,
You can't handle the truth.
your cash app will go ding, bitch.
Damn. He is super
All right, now he's high as
He's flying
I mean,
today.
yeah, he's high as astronaut pussy right now. Jesus
Damn.
Christ. Jesus, crikey, Christ, God damn it, you. What is going on here? Oh shit. So we always start off the show with the useless fact.
He is literally
Alright. Yo, I guarantee you he won't be able to stop laughing after I say what I'm about to say. Cause he this high, right? Here's the useless fact, right? Booby trap spelled backwards is party boob.
Oh, I do that.
Muffin spelled backwards is sniff 'em. And motel spelled backwards is let 'em. I'm gonna let you.
Oh Lord.
I need it. Like, I am pissed
Hey,
off.
you
Kelly.
go to the motel, you might as well let them.
Kelly, our Eagles just blew a fucking 17-point lead in one half of football.
One hand.
One half of football.
One
So I'm
half.
just gonna let this shit be. But nobody in the stadium. And we lost to a team with no mascot.
No, not no mascot.
No
No
name.
fucking name.
They ain't got no name.
It's called the Washington
Football team. We lost to the Glass Joe of fucking football teams. This is ridiculous.
Yo, that was
That's like losing to the Brooklyn Brawler. Remember the Brooklyn Brawler in
And
wrestling?
that-
You
and
lose
that
to
was-
him, you.
That was the biggest comeback in history that they've had against y'all. The biggest turn. Yeah, that's
Well, for anybody,
I don't
I
give
mean,
a-
they've had
man.
some crappy seasons. What, the last 10 years, I guess, or so.
And that racist
Now, I'm
ass.
not a big football team, but from what I was listening to today, they have basically a whole new everything. New coach, new...
They ain't got a new owner. Dan Snyder's still sitting his fucking rascally
He don't have
racist
nothing to do
ass up there.
with the coaching of the team.
Yeah.
So they got a whole new,
Riverboat
coaching
run.
staff. They have the
I am so pissed
name.
off, and I ain't gonna hold you. This will be the first and only time. No, he got 3 strikes for me this season. Carson Wentz, that was strike 1. Love you dearly, been supporting you for the longest. Nigga, if you don't throw the ball away, if you don't sit up there and figure out something, like honestly, are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit? So you can't trust gingers. I can't do that. I can't do that.
My sister, my little sister,
Fly Eagles fly.
today talking about and tag Carson Wentz in at that. You should say that out today, bro.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I was like, oh, sis.
No, and that you know what's wrong about that? That's one of your homies that work at that work with you, wasn't it?
Whoa.
Probably met him before too. That's fucked
Met
up.
him
Y'all shouldn't.
The month he was on.
Y'all, that's not cool.
wow.
Don't, because they stay at that. They stay where you work at some time. Dude, you should never. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. No, you don't
I
do
didn't
that.
say anything.
But y'all shouldn't be allowed to do that. Y'all should be blocked from them. Y'all harassing them fucking players. Y'all know them. They speak to y'all, talk to y'all, tip y'all, and everything. That's fucked up.
They gonna leave a no limit.
Yeah, I know exactly. Like I ain't going back. We ain't going back there no more. Now fuck that. All right.
Well, Cam got that one.
You said what?
Cam got that one. Cam got that one.
So you find yourself still sticking with the.
I'm torn.
Oh, because Tom Brady was getting his ass bust, but he's fighting back now.
They're fighting. When I came down, it was 14-24.
14-24. He just threw a quick touchdown pass. Brady is the fucking man. I thought it was Bill Belichick. He's still actually pretty good. That's fucking crazy. Fuck all. Well, that's part of the current events. NFL is back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Well, it's funny because
I really
a lot
didn't
of
think
there
it
was
was
one
going
or
to
two. I think it was 1 or 2 games that they actually did have some fans in the stands.
No,
empty. It was
Thursday night. I was getting drunk as shit.
Yo, I was very pissed.
Kansas City.
I was pissed about that
booing shit. Yeah, and that's what I was. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
What?
And I think that's probably why they guaranteed that the rest of the games that were played today didn't have any.
But that was only because of geography.
It was one game today that it was at least 1 or 2 games, if I'm correct, that I seen that actually did have fans.
Because that part of Missouri actually doesn't have that many cases of COVID, so therefore they were able to work a situation out where they could have social distances in the stand. So the stand, I think it holds 80,000, so they only got 16,000. So you know what I'm saying? So about a quarter of capacity in the stadium, and they had a nerve to fucking boo when they were joining arms for you know what I'm saying, for unity. Over social injustice.
You have that much of a fucking
the fucking hate is real, bro. The hate is real.
You really
Funny
have.
thing is, you get mad because, you know, Kaepernick kneeled for the flag.
Right.
But when you watching the game at home, do you stand for the flag at all?
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't stand for the black beard.
Shit, at least the Eagles stayed in the fucking locker room for the national anthem.
Yeah.
They stayed in the locker room. And see, this is what I'm talking about. My whole thing is that I hate the idea that we still getting killed in the fucking streets and all this Black Lives Matter and all this is going on. But the biggest situation that we got going on with, you know what I mean, as far, you know what I mean, in the midst of sports is football. They go out there for football and motherfuckers is like, oh man, come on man, don't bring that shit to football. Let's just play football. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Suck my dick, dog. I don't give a fuck. No, same shit for every. Keep the same energy everywhere for every situation. I hate that shit.
What platform you have? You have to use what platform you have.
Right, exactly.
And this is the platform they have that enough people can see, and the message can get out there of their protest.
How do you get to just say, you know what? Nah, fuck all that.
What pisses me off is that Kaepernick actually consulted with a former soldier about how can he peacefully protest, and he suggested a white soldier suggested take a knee, that way you're not disrespecting the flag, you're still, you know, giving, you know, you're giving a knee, but it's not giving a knee on the flag, it's just, you know, recognizing I'm taking a stand for this moment. Whatever.
I mean, listen.
To have that much of an issue, personally, I think it was beautiful that the 2 teams joined across the field to show that unity. I'm very just disgusted in the fans who decided to boo. You know, that was disgusting. That's the best way of putting it. That was disgusting, and it was very immature.
Well, that's pretty much. That's pretty much dirtbag ass fucking white trash America. And that's real rap. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never said nothing more clear in my life. Fuck you, fight me. I ain't apologizing for that. Cause that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is nice, and everybody is not, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just ain't built for this situation. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't built for it, then shut the fuck up and fall back. But don't boo. Nigga, what? Boo? Fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Rihanna said, pull up.
They ain't gonna do shit. I ain't worried about that shit. But, you know, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. More current events and whatnot. I'm tired of talking about this shit.
Playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? You said what?
The playoffs.
The playoffs? And nigga, it ain't no playoffs. We know exactly what the fuck. Everything that we thought was gonna happen, and they gonna wrap. What you call it? Probably going. Oh no. Who won last night?
Lakers.
Of course, Lakers won. No, Lakers. Oh yeah, that was last night. Tonight is or was that early?
Miami?
No. The Clippers and the Clippers in Denver.
And the Clippers about to wrap it up.
Look, they had a chance to wrap it up the other night. Now, LeBron look rare. He looks in rare form right now. My thing is that if the Clippers lose tonight and send that to a Game 7, it's gonna be tough for them to out the Lakers. And if the Lakers beat the Clippers, then the Lakers will win the championship. Period. I don't think the Clippers is the biggest shot because the
Those are the 2 teams that's left.
That's
LA Clippers.
That's just the West, though.
That's just the West. They got to come out the West to face whatever fucking boing team is in the East. It's either Boston or Miami, and I think that they take them, either one of them, in 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, LeBron is like it's going to take Kawhi to beat LeBron. That's a whole, not a sports podcast, just saying, you know what I mean? I feel the way that I feel. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was, talking that Houston shit. Houston had a bad night on Thursday. That shit was Houston. Rajon Rondo's brother got kicked out of the bubble for teasing Westbrook. Westbrook was so pissed. He got him kicked. He got him ejected from the bubble. Damn. Rajon Rondo is a basketball player for the Lakers, but his brother don't even play basketball. He got his ass ejected from the bubble for teasing Westbrook. That is hilarious. Charlemagne versus Joe Budden. I had to write this down. The reason I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Okay, first and foremost, I want to big up Charlemagne. Charlemagne has started. Can you do me a favor, Kelly? Can you do some research instead of texting your boo? Do me some research.
I'm on Instagram. I am on Instagram.
Instead of DMing your boo. Can you please look up the terms of Charlemagne's deal with iHeartRadio for the podcasting network that he's putting together? I just wanted to have some brief details about it. Yeah, it's Charlemagne. It says Charlemagne starts a podcasting label because he's apparently, from what I know, and she'll correct me with the correct information when she pulls it up. Charlemagne has started a podcast network in which he's 50-50 partners with iHeartRadio, who is his current employer right now, and it's going to entail like being frontline by the Breakfast Club as a podcast, by some other ventures that he does as well, and then also he's going to bring other podcasts aboard, such as Drink Champs, the 85 South Show, and he's, it's a good look. It's like a black podcast network thing. The reason why I brought this up, and matter of fact, hold on, let me get
Black Effect Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, what is it called?
The Black Effect Podcast.
The Black Effect Podcast Network. Can you give me the rundown of the rundown? Okay, all right. I'll come back.
I'm reading this article, making sure I can get the information.
All right, I'll come back to you with your research. But at the end of the day, the reason why I brought this up is because we know that there's a situation that we've been talking about, and I went on this whole rant 2 episodes ago about, you know what I'm saying, one of my somebody that I feel like is a friend to the show, a friend of my head for years or whatnot, somebody I look up to, Joe Budden, about something that was said to him. A lot of these things were said to him via Charlemagne, as far as him having bad business dealings, and maybe it's him and not the people he's doing business with. Maybe he should curb his enthusiasm and not make his goals so lofty. Blah blah blah. I'm kind of cliff noting this. I'm not really giving you the exact thing. I'm just kind of going off the hip with what I'm saying about that right now. But they kind of went back and forth. He responded to him, basically saying that, listen, you got to get into a point of ownership and blah blah blah. So with Charlemagne, then right after that, Charlemagne unveils that he's doing this, which is, hey, look, by all means, a form of ownership. You are absolutely correct. Buddy is still. Joe Budden's argument is, hey, look, you're doing a 50-50 deal with them, so you're not essentially owning this. They're owning something that they have nothing to do with, only because they're distributing it for you. Blah 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 blah. I hate to see this, because these are 2 guys that I look up to, and I'm like, listen, they paved the way for what we're trying to do in this podcasting game. As y'all know, Joe Budden he's been in the news a whole lot lately for the situations where domestic violence came into play. People were talking about, and this is old shit, right? Old shit from when he was 25, and apparently in a lot of these things he was never convicted of anything, but accused of a whole lot of shit. And his baby mom the problem is that when you live your life in front of cameras, people they start to say a whole lot of different shit. And he runs into a whole lot of different shit. His baby mom saying a lot of shit that she later redacted because she was just like, oh, that's not what I was saying. I was going through postpartum. I was having this. He was making a joke about on his podcast where, you know what I'm saying, where he like to, you know, he rub his dog balls every once in a while or whatnot, trying to be funny about it. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, you jack your dogs up, this, that, the third, and you do this, that, and I'm like, first and foremost.
Yo, did you watch the fucking Joe? You ain't watch it yet, did you?
What's that?
Due Date.
Yeah, Due Date. Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, dog.
Robert Downey.
25 million years old.
Robert Downey and the boy Zach Galifianakis. Was that?
What the fuck was this dog jerking off? Like, really? I mean, it's not like the fucked up shit is. I've had a dog that did some shit like that.
But
like, really, Joe?
Yeah,
it was old shit, but still, like.
But see, here's the funny thing, right?
This shit, it's old shit.
But I mean, that's old. But not only that, he was saying it. He was saying it. He was making a joke. This is a joke. He said this on a podcast. This wasn't a mysterious recorded thing. He was joking on a podcast with him, and he made a whole segment about it being funny. My thing is that whatever smear campaign is going on against him, I pray for everybody that's involved, because if you are helming this shit, ain't no good gonna come to you by trying to fuck with another man's money. And right. You know what I'm saying? And
there's no reason to put one black man against another.
And that's the whole point. But I think that one black, it's seeming like one black man is one that wants to smoke, but then acting like he don't want to smoke. And I think that's Charlemagne. I think Charlemagne
don't want to smoke with nobody. He talk big game.
But it's not about that. See, that's the problem. Because all this shit is talk. Ain't nobody in the street beefing. Ain't nobody in the street beefing. This is not a static thing. This is not real. This is what we do behind these microphones. If I had beef with another podcaster on our level in Philly, and it would be a bunch of us talking instead of third, it's all it's going to be is talking. It's just going to be talking. So therefore, the problem with it is though, it's these guys' livelihood, and that's what it is.
I'm going to kill your airways.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, man. You like to jack dogs off. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Ha, 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 ha. You going to lose listeners. You ain't going to get your big $100 million deal. That shit, that's not how it works.
It's bitch shit.
Right.
That's not how it works. But you know what? It's bitch shit, and it's also not how it works either. If I'm one of the most controversial figures in the world,
you're giving more shit, more buzz.
Yeah, more buzz. Yup, exactly. I'm the motherfucker you want to listen to now.
Want to listen to
yup, exactly.
What the fuck is this dog drinking on motherfuckers doing what talking about now?
I'm on Article 3.
Okay.
So
is that what he be talking?
Are you reading the whole contract?
Well, no, I can't find the contract.
Oh, okay.
So
because it's not a contract. It's more like an agreement. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just trying to find as much details.
Right.
So basically, the Black Effect Podcast Network is slated to debut this fall with 18 podcasts on iHeartRadio with podcast platforms curated by Charlemagne, according to iHeartMedia. The venture is positioned to become the world's largest podcast publisher dedicated to black listeners and voices in black culture.
So that's BET for podcast.
And the second article I read, basically that's what Charlemagne was trying to call it.
Okay.
It's like what BET was in the 80s and 90s is what he wants this podcast platform to be. So he's it's going to include Just Hilarious, social justice activist Tamika Mallory, attorney and TV host Ebony K. Williams. Charlemagne and iHeartMedia also have agreements to bring other podcasts to the network, including All the Smoke, Drink Champs, and the 85 South Show, like you said.
Right.
Chappelle Show.
Yeah, but see, my thing is that, like, and I got all the love in the world for this type of thing. This is the problem. I am obsessive. I think about this shit. I think about this realm. I think about, and that's the reason why I don't just come on here cracking jokes, because a lot of times go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The iHeart Podcast Network in general has more. They host more than 750 original podcasts spanning genres including business, sports, spirituality, etc. So just to be associated with that is
it's a huge deal. My thing is that the last episode, episode before that was called what? Know Your Worth. And we talked about it. It wasn't, like I said before, I am obsessive. I obsess over these things, and the reason why I do is because I feel as if that this actually, this is a type of platform and a type of situation that leads to bigger and better shit. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You being able to do this and having the popularity to do it, all it takes is 1, 2, 3 people of notoriety to say, you know what, I fuck with they shit. The cosign is there. And all we doing is sitting down, shooting the shit behind a microphone. But it takes a certain type of person in order to do that. It takes a certain type of personality in order to make that happen. It takes a certain type of moxie in order to say, fuck what everybody else is saying, I'ma keep moving. And it takes even a bigger personality and a bigger set of cojones to say, you know what, you want to offer me $1 million, I'm worth 10. And I think that's what the issue is. If you chasing a check, chase your check. That's cool, because check's gonna be available. You know what I'm saying? But if you buy a bank, you know what I'm saying? If you buy a place where you print your own fucking money. You ain't gotta chase checks. You print your checks. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just think it's all about the way that you maneuver and what your priorities are. If you got great priorities in life and you willing to chase that down and say, look, this is what I feel like I'm worth, or I'll settle for this, fine. It is what it is. Certain people's standards are a little different. And the reason why is that because certain people look at the dynamics of everything. They look at numbers, they count. They say, hey, look, if I made you $500 million, why the fuck are you trying to give me 5? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? So you know what I'm saying? Damn, nigga, you can't even give me 10%? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You fraud me. So that's my whole point. I think that in life, man, we run into these situations where we, you know what I'm saying? We look at it and we like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We think that we
nigga 1%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You give a nigga 1% and think, hey, look, that should shut you up. That should shut you up, bro. Just go ahead. That just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? No, you be cool. This more money than you ever seen. So shut the fuck up and let it roll. And I think that the problem is just, that's that black wall.
Fuck out.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, so see, I'm gonna say this one thing and I'm gonna get off of this. He said to him at one point, Charlemagne said to Joe, and this is on his last podcast, and he said this. He said, yo, who the fuck are you to think that you can negotiate in this way? He said to him, he said, nigga, I'm a multi-millionaire, because Joe said this to Charlemagne, I'm a multi-millionaire doing things this way. Regardless if you feel as if that I don't have the smarts, or I'm not business savvy, or I make bad business deals, or I say the wrong shit, the way that I'm moving has been good for me, and I'm seeing something on the horizon that's huge that you might not be able to see past. So my thing is that I'm making this vow today. I'm done going back and forth with spatting with niggas over dumb shit on social media, in real life, or anything like that. This is the biggest podcast in this city right now. Yeah, I'm saying, you don't believe me, make a better one. Yeah, I'm saying, if you ain't on the wave, fuck out of here.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's really what it is, man. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we got some guests coming in next week too. That shit gonna be love too. But I mean, so we gonna move with that. Dr. Dre. Man, the fuck. Talking that shit, man. Sorry, I give him a little something.
Damn.
Gotta give him a little some of that. Dr. Dre's wife spousal support. What the fuck is this bitch talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. I got one thing to say about that.
What the fuck is she on right now?
Guess what?
What?
She on that Joe Budden.
No, fuck that. No. You better fucking not. Okay, now this is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this 15%. Yeah, I've been waiting for this 15% to shine through. Here we go. 15% lady coming through today. Here we go. Show me something.
She on that Joe Budden.
She on that Joe Budden, my ass.
On that Joe Budden.
My ass.
If you think you worth it, ask for it. They can only say yes, they can only say no. They gonna say yes or no.
$2 million a fucking month?
You have to keep me in the lifestyle that I have become accustomed to.
$2 million a month? That nigga don't spend $2 million on her a month.
No, she spent it.
That whole house don't spend $2 million a month.
She spent it.
No, she don't. She full of shit. She full of shit.
She trying to get it.
What the fuck are you doing?
You can have
that make you feel as if you earned or owed $2 million a mother. I'm sorry.
20 years with that nigga.
As the saying was with Kobe, bitch, you wasn't shooting. Bitch, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym.
You wasn't shooting in the. You wasn't with a shooting in the gym.
DJing when I was mixing for Snoop.
You wasn't shooting in the gym.
Beat.
Yeah. Are you
making a headphone?
Let me put it to you like this.
Let's talk about the dumbass breakdown. Let's talk about the dumbass breakdown. How she won $900,000 a month for entertainment.
No, what does she want for laundry? That's the shit that's hilarious.
$150,000 a month for laundry and cleaning, and then she wanted another $200,000 for clothes.
How often does she wear something twice?
But
obviously, with the money she's asking for, she don't wear shit twice.
She want $150 for clothes.
I'm gonna say this.
So you gonna buy new clothes?
I'm not saying that I agree with her.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm not saying I agree with her.
Right.
By all means, get yours. But I'm not saying I agree with her.
She ain't gonna get shit fucking around like that.
But
and he got a prenup. Go ahead.
You know how I've dealt with a few lawyers in my life. When they go to the table to the person they're trying to get money for,
right?
They go to the highest amount that you can go to, so they can get to the actual number they're willing to walk away from.
Right.
So all this is, and she's a lawyer.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
So she's putting out that, what, $2 million? She's putting out that $2 million to at least
take away 2 zeros.
Maybe
take away 2 zeros.
Right. Right.
You gonna get this 20. You gonna get this 20,000.
She's trying to get $500,000. She's trying to get $500,000.
Nigga, you gonna get this 20,000. Fuck it, you need. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you a lawyer. Stop feeding.
Are the kids gonna go with her?
Wait a minute. Fuck the spousal support. I'm pretty sure, just like everybody.
Are the kids coming with her?
The kids is fucking grown.
But do they still live in the house? She still got paid.
You know what, man? Fuck them kids. I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Real bullshit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit right there. Then I'm filing all types of emancipation acts for their asses. We gonna get these kids up and out and get their own shit started, and then I'm gonna give you $200 million, and you gonna get the fuck out my face. Period. That's it. You can get like when Jordan was worth $600 million when he divorced Juanita.
And they tried to compare the two.
Yup. And Jordan said, I'm worth $6. Baby, you ain't gonna get exactly half, but cash money, you get $250. Broke her ass off. He ain't heard from her since. She been spending that money on her new niggas. Meanwhile, Jordan a billionaire now. Tell me the fuck less. You ain't make a beat. You ain't shoot a shot. You know what I'm saying? And honestly,
I ain't make no headphones.
I don't know no dick suck game worth $2 million. I
don't know nothing worth one of
what the fuck? Dude, $2 million? You better get the fuck, man.
A month?
$2 million a month. True. You out of your motherfucking mind. True. So it's very easy to tell you how I feel about that shit. I think it's all bullshit.
Fuck and
that bitch. You can kiss my ass because you ain't getting shit. Bitch. So I think that.
Fuck that bitch.
I think that.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
But.
Fuck that bitch.
I would tell you my real thought on it though, for real.
What's your thought on it?
There's something way deeper because you know. I don't know what going on in your house and your marriage. It's something else.
Oh, she hates that motherfucker.
No, well, not even
and
that.
You know what? It's something that's way deeper.
That. It's something else that no one knows but him or her.
Can I tell you?
That made her that confident to walk up to that table and say,
Can I tell you?
He's beating her ass, but.
Well, no. But she dealt with a bunch of bullshit from him, and they probably did physically fight. And then she got the point where she couldn't stand his ass, and found out he was fucking around. So she started fucking around with him with Dexter St. Jacques, and realized that it was a nigga.
Oh, what a pretty lady like.
Yeah, exactly. And that nigga touched the back of the oven, curled her toes, made a squirt or whatnot, did her dirty, and all of a sudden she looked up and said, "I ain't got to fucking live like this." This nigga dick wasn't even all that. And you know what it is? And she felt so much of a way that I dealt with this bullshit from this nigga for so long, and I could have been getting Dexter St. Jock for this long. So you know what? I'm pissed now because Dexter St. Jock should have all the money that this nigga got. Well, guess what? Fuck him. He ain't shit. And him and his beats by Dre. Fuck him and NWA. And guess what? Guess the fuck what? I'm in the mix. I'm $2 million a month, nigga.
But she still gonna walk around with Beats headphones in.
You goddamn right. Goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Like, look, maybe not the $2 million. But give me some stocks and this and that. Child,
you give her ass. If he gave her $300 million, it all goes.
Y'all all need to have a divorce, like my sweet Dwayne. It's beautiful. Dwayne had a beautiful divorce.
Dwayne and Keanu from a different world?
No, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Divorced from his first wife.
All right. So let's talk about that for a second, and then we're gonna get off of this. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about the fact that Dwayne the Rock Johnson has an amicable hit as his business partner who was fucking the dude that used to train him and married the dude that used to train him, who was also the third business partner. So let me get this straight. Hold the fuck up, bro. Hold the fuck up, right?
I didn't know all of that.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, exactly.
See my face right now.
Yep.
Like,
So
from what they displayed in the media, he was like, she was there when I had nothing.
Absolutely.
He's like, so there's no reason why I shouldn't still be able to.
It's a brave man. Fuck that bitch. I'm gonna tell you something off top, right? Let me tell you something. He's 50. That nigga, yup, he is 50% or 50 or 49% owner in $7 Entertainment. Okay, his ex-wife and her husband, who is the trainer, who used to train The Rock when he first got to the WWE or whatnot, who was a strength and conditioning coach, and ended up when they broke up, she found solace in his arms, started fucking him, married him, and now The Rock moved on, had kids with somebody else, but he still gotta see and talk to his ex-wife and the new nigga every fucking day. How many The Rock might be worth? I think The Rock is worth probably about 800, 900 million right now. Is that worth it? Yeah, for me it is. Yeah, you're right, it is. Now that I've said it out, I'm like, you know what, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he don't like the motherfucker.
You just had to say it out loud.
I had to say it out loud to understand exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I get it. I do get that. That makes a lot of sense. Patty and Gladys tonight. Who wins this one?
The culture.
Aretha.
The culture.
Somebody, did you see the meme with Blue Ivy looking over the balcony saying this is Aretha looking from heaven? Because Aretha was like, oh, look at these two non-singing ass. Aretha, who had the best voice? Aretha, Gladys, or Patty? Aretha. I'm sorry. Aretha. Patty was close. Patty's a nice. She's a nice runner-up. Aretha's voice was different though. That shit was.
Aretha was
I think Aretha has the most powerful.
Yeah, that shit was just different. She could go from one eye to another.
Both Aretha and Gladys. Excuse me, Miss Aretha, Miss Gladys.
There you go.
I got respect for my elders.
There you go. Aretha.
Have been doing this since they were like 5 years old. Like. There are pictures of Gladys Knight on stage at 5 years old in the Apollo back in the day. Like she ain't new to this.
Do you realize? So
this is.
She was the first performer at the Apollo.
No,
I know.
That was one of my fucking jokes. Fuck out of here. That was one of my jokes. That was one of my joints. Fuck out of here, nigga. So. I honestly think Patty takes this, but then I forget. You think does Patty take it?
I think it's going to be a hardcore tie. If Patty takes it, Patty takes it by one, because this is not Brandy and Monica.
No.
This is Queen Patty.
This is 40
and
years.
The Empress, 40.
50.
60.
This is they both 76 years old, both of them. And Aretha died when she was 76, which is crazy because she would be 78 now. She died 2 years ago. Aretha would be Aretha died when she was 76. Them both two are 76, and I'm sitting there looking. I'm just like, yo, this gonna be hell. What did they start? What they start beefing?
There's no.
What did they start beefing?
They have been.
Randy beef.
Now what's the name? Probably sitting at home like, why ain't nobody calling me Dionne Warwick? Because don't nobody want to deal with your mean ass. That's why. Nobody want to deal with you.
But what about Dionne Warwick versus Anita Baker? Anita might clean. Anita might clean. Gladys and
No. She'll clean Dionne.
Yeah.
She ain't coming close to cleaning Patty.
What about Sade?
That's hard because
that's a good one. I want to see that.
But I just think they're so different, right?
Yeah.
I just think they're so different that I wouldn't even put them against each other. But with the Empress Gladys and the Queen Patty, I seriously like there's no one or other. She's gonna play Midnight Train to Georgia. I'm gonna be singing. Patty gonna play If You Only Knew. And I'm on these.
No. They gonna sing these motherfuckers. That's what's going. They gonna sing these motherfuckers.
And the killer thing of it is, like you said, they're both 70-something years old, right?
76.
And they still sound amazing.
You think? I think.
Sound amazing.
I think right now though, I think Patty has the edge on singing. Patty is a better singer right now at 76 than Gladys. She is. Oh, yeah. You know what we forgot? We forgot Shaka.
Anita.
Damn, Anita. What?
Just based on the fact that I've heard Shaka sing lately.
Yes.
Recently.
Right.
And
it don't sound that great. But that's what happens over time.
It's not going to be based off that. It's going to be based off the song and the actual hit.
Yeah.
We got to understand, again, this is people who have 50, 60 years.
But Shaka don't have 50, 60. Shaka is a bit around 40. Because Shaka can't.
Shaka is actually 67. They're 76. Shaka 67.
Yeah.
So
like these are her big sisters.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are her big sisters.
Like up until about 6 years ago, Shaka was alright. Listen, don't do that. I mean, damn, like shit.
I didn't say anything.
I mean, I remember she was flirting with Meth on it was like Rap City or something like that, and she was like, "Oh, look at you." He's like,
every woman that comes in contact with us.
Okay. It's ridiculous.
And just to let you know, he's popping on Power. Just to let you know.
Your eyes
I'm not watching
really
no more.
Fucking big.
I'm not watching no more Power.
No,
I'm not watching no more Power.
Look at him!
I heard it was actually good.
I was surprised. Like my mom was like, "Did you watch it?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm trying to get my mind right whether I want to deal with it or not." And so, got up in the morning and watched it and was like, "This, the fuck, I'm in shit." Damn it, I'm in.
Kelly, you watch so much goddamn TV. It's ridiculous.
What else am I going to do? I'm unemployed.
Hey, look.
I pray. I get on the computer and look for work. And I watch it.
And you pod.
And I pod because I'm with the shits.
And you pod, exactly.
And I pod.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Here we go. How much do we really care about what people think?
Too much. Too much. Too much.
Explain.
Too much.
Why?
Just because you can't function because you're so worried. And I'll talk about her personal experience.
Okay.
I'll just base my conversation on personal experience. Certain decisions you make.
Right.
And you're worried about how someone else is going to view this decision.
You talking about people that you know?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about people, period. But I gotta understand that.
I'm just wrapping it around a personal experience.
Okay.
But it's just saying, you're making decisions either for the outside world to see you do it, or you're not making decisions because you don't know how people in your life are going to react to this decision, and you don't feel like dealing with the feedback. Instead of saying, it's my decision. Instead of standing up and owning and saying, this is my decision. I don't care how it affects you. It's not about you. It's about me. but you can't make those decisions when you're too worried about what other people other people are thinking about you. What you eat don't make me shit.
Right, exactly.
And once we, and I'll say me too, once we realize that, then you can actually function in your life. But you can't function in your life if people too worried about what other people thinking, what other people saying, and I'm
an Aries, so I'm extremely narcissistic. And I think listen though. I think that the issue is that I don't really care about what other people think. I think I care about the way that I'm perceived, if that makes sense.
I'll agree with
I understand that.
So in the midst of that, so when I say that, I say when I was at my biggest and I lost weight and whatnot, I wanted to be revered, admired, and desired. I wanted to be desired by women. Even though, you know what I'm saying, if I'm married or whatnot, I wanted to be like, God damn, that nigga fine. You know what I'm saying? I wanted,
like,
right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be.
You want your wife to be proud of
and that's the point, right? And then also, I'm saying to be admired by the people to be like, God damn, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? And just revere to be like, yo, that nigga comes in and he puts the work in order to make that happen. So it puts, I think that certain times you leave you blaze a trail by the things that you do to show that you're persistent in what you know what I'm saying, persistent in the things you do, you're dedicated, and it means something to you. So even with this pod, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm narcissistic or whatnot. The reason why I stay diligent and I really want, you know what I'm saying, us to keep moving with it or whatnot, because consistency is everything. Persistency is everything as well. So, you know what I mean? It's just, you have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So me, I'm just like, I try to find realms in that. And when I feel stagnant, I you know what I mean, fall into that place. Because I feel as if that, I think, you know what it is? I think with me is because I was coming up, I was the one that was supposed to overachieve.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was the, you know what I mean? I was supposed to be the smart one. I was supposed to be the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can relate to that. The expectations early on.
Get put on you just a little.
Yeah, my mom used to tell me when I was young that I was going to be growing up, that I was going to be a football player, a basketball player, a doctor, and a lawyer. I was going to be all four.
Right.
I was no question of doubt, nobody. And mind you,
not one or the other.
She's telling me this, and at the time, my mom is finishing up her bachelor's.
Right.
I think she had already finished her bachelor's. She had just finished her master's, actually.
Right.
And so she was back teaching at the school that she had got her bachelor's from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it was. Okay, you got the ball, you got this, and that, but you gotta have the books too. You gotta learn, you gotta read. You gotta comprehend. You gotta take in all this knowledge. And then with me coming from, the island background, island folks, especially those coming to the States, they instill deeply education. Yeah. So, like, I had to absorb stuff. But the crazy thing is, even still to this day, I've been entertaining in different aspects.
Right.
From young, I was young, 4 or 5 years old, singing, doing talent shows and everything else, dancing,
Right.
Plus the sports and everything, I was always entertaining, but still to this day, before I come out to perform, I always get nervous.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I
get nervous before I press record on the fucking podcast.
I don't know how the crowd is gonna.
I don't get nervous.
You don't get nervous here? I think that I'm narcissistic. That has to do with me. I put you in a comfortable position. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your boobs all fluffy on camera and shit. You're in the right position. Everything works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just. Yeah, I'm saying.
They keep jiggling.
Like that's what happens. What do you mean?
Close your mouth.
I breathe.
This is built for you, Kelly. What do you mean? For your comfortability. This is for your comfortability. My thing is that.
I understand, like, being. I'm the only child.
I am very anxious on podcast day.
Yeah.
I am very anxious on
you
podcast
can tell.
Day. I am very
You
anxious.
can tell. I can tell.
Yeah. Because
everything has to be right. Everything has to be right. And I understand that. Because it's your baby.
Because the reason why.
It has your name on it.
And that's the whole point. But not only that, the reason why is because when it comes down to it, what the hell? He's about to belch.
Hold the mic up.
No.
When you push it away, like it had that look like what the fuck is going on?
Oh shit! You
Like,
take a shot or two before you got here, you alright? But like when it comes down to it and whatnot, I look at everything, you know what I'm saying, that it entails, and I say, listen, I feel as if that running a pretty good operation and whatnot. And you know how, remember when Chris Rock said you always worried about, like, damn, this can't be going that good, or this can't be that nice or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? This can't really be my house. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I always
waiting for something to blow up.
That's why I always keep some luggage by the door, just in case niggas come and kick me out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
your luggage?
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just in case niggas like, oh no, you ain't supposed to be doing this. You can't do this. Matter of fact, or don't wait for Anchor to kick in the door like, oh no, nigga, you owe us $1 million for, you know what I'm saying, for uploading us, distributing your podcast. You know what I'm saying? All that time, but. I don't know. That's just me. But I mean, that's my thing about character. All right, so here's another. Here's another one. We flying through them, right? Okay. It's kind of deep, but we're gonna answer it quick. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do young black women's decisions hurt us more than black males' decisions? Do young black women's decisions hurt us as a people more than young black men's decisions?
No.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because did you?
I know, don't do that.
Did you?
Don't do that, that was bad.
Did you? Your mouth. That was not me who did that. The mouth smack was not Kelly. No.
It was supposed to come out. It was supposed to happen smoother than that. But that shit, yeah, it was supposed but that's
that.
But my
since you are not
pause, my lips got tucked in a little bit under than I can. I'm sorry.
No.
Because you was attempting something that you wasn't supposed to be doing.
You're right about that.
And I don't want to talk about the young ones that are young and dumb out here.
Yeah.
But I'll say predominantly some of the younger ones.
You talking about males or females?
Females.
Okay.
You know, out here single parenting or out here.
That was the point I was getting to.
Doing their, you know, going to school and doing whatever it is they're doing. They're doing for self. They're doing for self. They're holding down what they have to hold down.
So are you? But you're giving them that credit. You're giving them that credit as opposed to the men that aren't, or the decisions that other niggas is making.
I'm not even worried about the decisions that the men are making, because if you're not trying to help her hold it down, she has no choice but to hold it down for herself.
The reason
you're out there, the decisions, the decisions that they are making,
right,
and not helping, even if you're not with her to be, you know, mother, father in the house. Okay. If you are still actively trying to be that father, then we're good. But when you are not actively trying to, you know, you out here making babies and you're not being a father to your child, then those decisions affect our society.
I think the problem is that the reason why I say this is because I'm gonna play devil's advocate with this.
Because we go back to.
I believe
I posted. I don't think I posted it in the group, or I posted it on my page where it says that this generation is being over-mothered and under-fathered.
I did see that. That was part of the premise of what I was talking about. Yeah.
That hasn't started. That's been going on. That's been part of the breakdown of the black family. And that's what's been.
I just think it's gotten to a point where it's just like hell right now.
And it's unfortunately, I say in some aspects I see a little bit of a turn. Because we're starting to at least see more black fathers trying to step up than we did in more of our history. With our girls, we expect them to be smarter, more mature, more responsible. You know, the boys, you know, they're going to fuck up their boys. That's been the mentality for so long.
We put so much expectations on our girls.
You know what?
Look at my situation. I have a 17, just turned 17. Her boyfriend just turned 18 a couple months ago. You know, and he's not a virgin, but my daughter is a virgin, and my daughter's going to stay a virgin. Right.
And
you know, we went to Virginia Oh no! Right now, listen. They got a year. They have a year in. Mm-hmm. He's at a crib all the time. All the time. I've actually I'm taking him under my wing. I call him son. And it's expected from her because we expect she wants to go to school to be a gynecologist.
Right.
This is a high honor student, good girl, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But she's growing up, she's curious. But she also has examples, set in place. She has her older brother, who has 2 kids that she pretty much darn near have, that she's taking care of half the time by herself. Right. And the mother of those children, ain't in the picture. She chose to pretty much, I can't take him, I can't deal with him. So my son pretty much done had him, but he's not prepared to take care of him. So we as grandparents, which in turn has had our daughter seeing the pressure, because my granddaughter sleeping in bed with her, who's 1 year old. Grandson, who's 4 years old, has a bed in her room.
I'm gonna say something that is going to be an unpopular opinion a lot of people don't like, especially in the black community, because at the end of the day, we a lot of times don't like to hear the quote-unquote naked truth. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to hear the things that really,
the real deal?
The real deal. The real deal is that this is an endless cycle because of the simple fact that, I'm sorry, the reason why I brought this up is because I feel as if that it is a 6-9 theory. It is one side, if you're standing on one side of a 6, you see it as a 6. If you stand on the other side, you see it as a 9. And I think it's the same way when it comes down to the way these men are not being raised by men. Just not.
No.
And they're being raised by women that are ill-equipped to raise men. So it happens in the reason, let's just listen. The reason why.
I'm just saying.
I agree with you.
I got 15-year-old young men,
but the reason why is that it's the initial decision that's made by the young woman in order to have this male father their child. And that's kind of what I be talking about when I talk about when you make it.
I look back now.
No. Hindsight's 20/20.
Right.
But I'm not saying this.
The statement that I saw is that you.
Ultimately, the woman allowed the man to fertilize.
And not only that, they picked these niggas.
And I think the girl got picked too.
Yeah, she got picked.
Because sex was had. But the thing is, in general, you have to know who you're with. Be careful with who you are having children with, because your child is still half of them.
What happened between courting and conception? That should show you.
Courting and dating. How about that?
No, let's just but that's dating happened in between that. But let's just go.
Maybe.
What happened between the whole realm of courting and conception, and what could have been changed? You know what I'm saying? See, the reason why I bring this up is because I have people in my
about protection.
That too, right? I have people that are close to me in my life that have come to realizations about other people that are close to me in my life, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, that they don't want to deal with certain things because the cycle is never ending. Mm-hmm. And I'm so tired of speaking in subsidiaries and whatnot, and I'm so tired of speaking in subs. Guess the fuck what, yo?
What?
You shouldn't have kids if you can't take care of them. Woman, man, period. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have kids. You shouldn't be out here on your own if you can't take care of yourself. You should not be trying to make adult decisions if you're not a fucking adult. You should not be putting yourself in a position that's going to ruin the long term of your life or ruin the offspring that you bring to this planet. I just think it's fucked up. And I think a lot of times it's taboo to tell these young black girls to, hey, look, make sure you don't get pregnant. Because you say this shit and they be like, oh, I ain't gonna get pregnant.
And there's,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't tell them not to get pregnant.
Listen,
you can tell them not to get pregnant. You can't tell them not to get pregnant.
Okay.
You can tell them, if you're going to go out and be adult physical.
Okay.
This is how you protect yourself from pregnancy. This is how you protect yourself from disease. You have to focus on what is it that you want.
If you like, listen, it's as simple as this. If you like to fuck, get on a pill. If you like to fuck, get on birth control. You can get Depo. They got the shit to patch on your arm. Make sure you make this nigga wear a condom. You don't get caught up in the woes of this passionate shit when people are trying to tell you some shit. See, that's the whole point. I think that a lot of times these kids, especially these young, and that's the reason why I say I kind of lean it more towards the females, because I be saying this shit. Niggas ain't shit and they wild. Regardless, they're hunters, so they looking to knock down anything they can. So they just moving in, you know what I'm saying, in a world where they just like, hey, look,
trying to find the right words. What word is gonna flick the switch
so I can get some ass?
Let me slide.
And that's what the game is.
Because ultimately, what people are failing to realize is that a woman can't teach a man how to become a man.
Exactly.
So all these young fellas are guys and boys who were raised in the house without a father or some kind of father figure or role model. We, in many true aspects to the term, we are dogs just, trying to get a fucking nut.
Yep.
So we always expected the ladies to be more responsible, although we have to take responsibility as well.
But you're ultimately, and that's what I say, I put it on females, because what happens is God made y'all emotional, because to be honest with you, if y'all thought in the same realm as a lot of men, procreation will be none of that.
No, they think
marriage would be none of that. And the reason why, because niggas don't move like that. Niggas like, oh shit, that's a little too much. I wasn't ready for all that. Women like, oh no, you gotta be compassionate and love. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't move like,
These new age motherfuckers do.
But the new girls,
the new girls and niggas.
Well, the niggas is different. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's true too. Cause these new niggas would be like, man, I want all the kids in the world. These girls like, I don't want no goddamn kids with you, nigga.
Dude,
right. But my thing is that when I say this, I say that the onus comes down to the female, because you have to understand there is a length of time. And I understand that your feelings are involved, but there is a length of time in which this shit happens. If you know you late, don't ignore it. Young girls, shout out to all the young ladies. If you are 18 to 25, listen to me very carefully. You are entering a prime position in your life or whatnot. If you're in college and that nigga knock you up, man, fuck that. Don't keep it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're playing yourself. You're putting yourself in the wrong position. Get your goal. Right, you're attaching to
someone at the minimum 18 years.
And if you're not with this nigga no more, and you're not gonna marry him, that's what I'm saying. If you're not with this nigga no more,
shit is there's a lot of these women who don't expect or even care if the motherfucker is going. They just want the child for companionship, to have as their own, to say they have a child.
That's not even the ones I'm talking to.
That's fucking serious.
That's not even the ones I'm talking to. Then
old girlfriend, little girlfriend.
Yeah,
that was her whole. That was her whole fucking angle. Yeah. She just wanted the fucking child.
And something I realized myself.
Right.
You only have your child for real. You only have your child for a moment.
But they don't understand that. These young girls don't understand that.
By the time my son was about maybe 14, that was it of mommy son time.
That's it.
We had
at least he get 14.
We had designated time where we spent time together, watch a movie, a stupid movie, whatever. That's I go out with my friends, or I'll let him spend the night over his homie house or whatever. But we always had like one day where we watched something stupid together, because that was our time. But I used to tell him, I was like, I need my hugs, I need my kisses. I said, because one day you're going to be no.
John got a whole girlfriend that drive.
Oh shit.
That drive.
What?
He's supposed to go on a date. He's supposed to go on a date today. But he supposed to go yesterday. But her dad wouldn't let her borrow the car, and he wants to meet Don. And I said that's great, because I want to meet the dad, and I think that it's great.
That's great.
He has a and I took Don driving yesterday, because I'm gonna work on.
Because if your chick is driving, nigga, you need to.
I took him driving yesterday. He actually did pretty good in the parking lot. I'm not letting the nigga go on the road. You know what I'm saying?
How's Shannon feeling about the girlfriend?
Well, Shannon is really, she's excited because she's black. So that's why she's excited. And you know what I'm saying?
You know how it is with football.
Right, and exactly. So she's excited about that. But this girl, and she's older than him. She's a year older. She's a senior. He's a junior. But she really likes him. Calls him during football game.
My junior prom. I took a junior to my senior prom.
So I mean, it is
the same dude. But anyway.
Kelly, you get on my fucking nerves with the bullshit. Why would you?
Shout out the little star. motherfucker.
Why would you even mention that shit when it's the same nigga? God damn. But you know what I'm saying?
He was a junior when I was a senior.
No.
Oh, I have to give a shout out. I promised this shout out.
Right.
So Christopher Hanna is a friend of mine who is in the podcast fan page.
Oh yeah.
And I talked to him the other day, and he asked me a question, and it was directly from quoted from something I said on the show, and I'm like, "You listening to the show?" He's like, "You didn't think I was listening." I was like, "No, I really didn't." So I told him I'm definitely going to give you a shout out.
What was the question?
I have no idea.
You remember nothing. So what was the question?
I don't remember.
Kelly, you remember a whole lot of shit. Kelly, you have a great memory.
I have a penchant from remembering nonsense. However, I don't remember.
You remember what this question was? Shout out to your homie or whatnot, because he's determined to become my arch nemesis. He wants
Marlon.
This nigga. This nigga is hilarious.
Love you, Marlon. That's my favorite.
He actually was coming. Did you see the shit where he was coming? He was coming at your profession, and I was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I said it defense. I said you need to talk.
He wasn't so much coming at the profession. He was just saying that it seemed like women enjoyed women entertainers more than they enjoyed men.
And I said, you haven't been. I said, I used to work security for my bro's situation, and I've seen 5 times as many women at those events than I've seen at any strip club.
It's all women. But no, I actually at times have doms and as well as female dancers that perform at my shows as well. And I do have, and there's women that come through. Yeah, I mean, they have a fan base that come through as well as some who are watching them as well.
And my thing is that he's not just talking about 50 women. Like when you go in a strip club, the most packed I seen in the Onyx, it was probably about 200 people in Onyx. It was popping. It was wall to wall, and it was money falling everywhere. I worked security one night for the joint. His joint was about 400 women in this motherfucker, and it was easily 400 women in that motherfucker. Was big ass ballroom packed to the rafters. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell me, you talk about, because I think he was going more off of what the pages were saying. Because women lie too. They lie. Yeah, I don't like men strippers. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna kill it with facts.
What's that?
All right. The year 2014. The year my accident. My January show. We did 563 women from Quebec. I
ain't never been in a strip club with 500 niggas. Never. Or women.
My March show.
Right.
We did 579 women. All right. The capacity for downstairs at Parkside Banquet Hall was 500.
I remember that.
We just so happened to have, to have the right people in place so he didn't get hit with no joints.
Right.
My May show, and this was Memorial Day weekend, was 631 women.
So let me ask you.
This was before my birthday show,
right,
which was the all-white joint, in which they turned around.
That's the one I worked for.
To upstairs. Yeah. And upstairs, you got 2 rooms that neither one of them had the combined capacity of that. Guess what? That shit was so over fucking.
It was because people had to come because it's like a lobby area outside of where the room is, and it was women sitting in the lobby area. And I was working security, and they was just like, "Yo, can we get in?" I said, "You got a ticket, but you got to be with your party." I was trying to usher people around. I said, first and foremost, to see the issue with me is that the reason why I take this moniker and say Mr. Know-It-All is one because I don't talk about nothing that I don't know shit about, and I'm not trying to always prove a nigga wrong. I'm just saying, I don't agree with that. And when he was like, "Why do females like women strippers more than men strippers?" I said,
and that's just right now.
That's not true at all. And I said, because I've seen these things. Now, my question to you is, as an entertainer, do women like women more than men in this business?
In the last year or 2,
do you see more of an influx of it?
The way of society itself has been pushing more You know, it's such a big old rainbow,
right.
you know,
right.
promotional thing.
Oh wow, okay. So
it really is. It
okay.
Really is. It's such a, and we see it on every fucking thing, fucking TV, fucking radio, commercials, fucking billboards. Like they put it's so fucking far out there. It's like you have to see it. But personally, for those who aren't into that, isn't that kind of being biased?
So is it more? You saying that you more broadcasting for the LBGTQIA or whatever the alphabet?
It's like those that have been running stuff.
Right.
Pretty much. It seems like those that are in the Alphabet Rainbow Coalition.
Right. Exactly.
Have pretty much, you know, they've been running Hollywood and entertainment for the longest, and now it's like, okay, now we have the time frame because everything going on. We're gonna really pump our agenda, and we're gonna see how many more conversions we can make. And you know, women are going for it. But I mean, listen, you got those women who still love that good old dick.
So let me ask you.
You know, you can bump for JJ's all you want to.
Sorry.
You know. And
why you had to clap like that and shit?
No, here's the
That's embarrassing. Don't be clapping and shit.
Here's the funniest shit I ever heard. From a dom. It was a stud. A stud said when her and the girlfriend they broke up, right? They both. It was a stud in the film. Right. The stud was on Facebook. They beefing, and she said, "Yo, that's why the bitch head game was trash."
Damn.
The stud wore a strap on. So what the fuck was you expecting to feel?
She the eater? She the eater? Yeah, like she took it off and ate her.
No.
She talking about sucking the.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, this gonna lead to a whole. This gonna lead to a whole other situation. So we'll revisit this later on and whatnot. Quick question, 1 word answer, and we're done. Moving on to the top 5. Does money equal happiness?
No.
And he can buy you a nice ring full of real close to it.
It brings some smiles. It brings some smiles. But it brings some problems and drama too.
Let me tell you something. I'd rather cry in a Porsche than cry in a squatter.
Fair.
Amen.
And without further ado,
let's get to it. Oh. See my joint here real quick. Top 5 dead or alive. All right. We are here.
All right.
And we're here with the top 5. Kelly Q, what is the top 5 for the day?
So the top 5 this week. I'm trying not to say the word because
he looking at you.
Please don't say that.
So it's the top 5 songs.
Mental Tangle songs?
I didn't say it.
I didn't say it. I said Mental Tangle songs.
5 songs about cheating, adultery, almost adultery. Bitch, I'm about to take your man. All that kind of good stuff.
But what if she don't take him?
Hey.
What if he just fucked her and she, kick his ass back home?
Hey. It's that whack.
She came for a nut. You got a nut? She got a nut. Yo.
All right, so
macaroni and cheese. Stir it up.
Jesus Christ. So all right, so what's your number 5 on this list?
What? You got no honorable mention? Okay.
It's the old joint, old school joint.
Right.
By Luther Ingram. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
That ain't it. Hold up.
That's not it.
You know what happened? I downloaded the entire goddamn Luther Ingram album.
Oh, wrong.
I know.
Wrong.
But this is the song that you wanted.
Yes. That's that. Yes.
Yeah.
That guitar tell you right there. He about to tell. Giving your love to a married man, child, please. That's he's the one that's married. Right?
Oh shit, Luther.
But her family knows that she's dealing with him. I got a wife at home with 2 little children.
That's always the case, though. There's somebody that always know about the.
I don't wanna be right.
Being without you, rather be at home.
But that nigga be over there for Thanksgiving. That's the second family. He over there. Hey, mom and dad. What's your number 4, Kelly? Oh, you go ahead, cause you in the vibe. Hold up. This nigga said.
That's what he said.
If I can't
That's
see
what
you
I
when I see you when I can. Hold up.
That's what I said.
This nigga, yo, he's an OG in this game.
He talk about his wife.
Hold the fuck up.
Little children.
Oh shit, we can't hold on. We can't let it thump all the way there. Well, we still trying to keep a time schedule. We try to be out of here in 20 minutes. All right, come on.
Go peep that.
So what's your number 4?
Number 4. Escape with their little nasty asses.
I was thinking about
My Little Secret.
Listen, I made a lot of money up there too.
Yeah.
Listen, I made
Oh yeah. This kind of remind me of Usher though too.
Yeah.
The music. The music. Let anybody see
JD. Baby, you little secrets. You don't tell, I don't tell, and that's how it's.
Nigga, you got 2 honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. 1.
We got time constraints.
Yeah.
Alright, the top one.
Alright.
Yeah. Come into my house last night.
First star.
Oh, these heifers.
My people, that you wanna do everything I like. Alright.
Damn right.
With you and your girlfriend, the fact that she don't know, it really turns me on.
I think Kelly has been with this. She's yeah.
This used to be my jam. And
I used to be my.
I can tell. Shit.
When I got older,
Kelly.
I was like this. Wait a minute, damn! Like, yo, it's crazy.
What's number?
Alright, hold up. What's number 3? Jesus crikey.
The Empress. The Empress. The Empress, Gladys Knight. If I was your woman.
Tell the truth, Kelly. How many of these playlists do you have at home and whatnot? Do you sit back and reflect?
Yeah, she still got like fucking. Yo, she still got like at least.
You got mad playlists.
I got they're in my head.
In your head? Right. This music is side chick empowering.
Ooh, shit, yo.
Nope. That's the problem.
No changes.
That's what we be saying. Think of your fucking list. You ain't changing shit.
She tears you down, darling.
Can I switch my honorable?
No. Nope.
Please?
Nope.
Can I switch my honorable?
Nope.
When she let
no,
you
nigga,
fall.
no. Because you might take one of mine. Fuck
I'm
that.
not. I guarantee you I'm not, yo. I guarantee you I'm not.
Treat you
I guarantee you I'm
not. Yet you beg her to love you. But me, you don't ask if I were your woman. Okay.
You know what? You need to cut it out. You know this is on everybody's fucking list right here. What's your number 2?
Miss Shirley Murder. Child, what was I doing singing this song at 10 years old? Me and my girlfriends.
Everybody was singing this song. This was
but what was was we doing singing this song?
It was on Power 99 every other motherfucking minute.
Yo, Nature used to kill this joint, yo. This was one of his classic joints, yo.
Who?
Nature Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this nigga get paid off this motherfucking song, bro.
Wait a minute.
This is one of the shows
no. He did that shit. Was it your birthday? Not at your birthday. He did it when one job I was working security for. He did that shit there. Yeah, I remember that. I'm sorry. That shit was hilarious. I said, this nigga wildin'. I said, he's in the mix. They was loving that shit though.
Don't be making too many changes over there. I'm watching.
Nigga supposed to be one honorable mention. Nigga, I read it.
No, I was changing that to actual joint instead of the honorable mention. Don't worry about it. I ain't changing honorable mention.
Just know it on 1 second. He want to kill it.
Forgot to face one simple fact. YouTube, I'm sorry. This is a segment where we play music sometimes. You know what I mean?
It's the top 5. It's music time. It's music songs.
As we slept the night away.
Morning.
Ooh, you got to be a vicious bitch. Hold on. You ain't just gonna say it's morning and sunshine is shining. Sunshine is shining across your sleeping face. You better hurry up and get home to your wife.
That's what she get ready.
I know. You think I ain't never heard the song before? Oh, good. You go.
Say it. New day.
Every way.
That shit was good.
The pain we got.
We wasn't even thinking about it.
That shot was. That night was superb. That shot must have been superb.
Her singing by it.
I know. That shot
singing by it. She like, damn.
And she wrapped it up. We forgot about the pain we would cause. Well, we slept the night away.
Hey, my number 1.
Which
is.
I've never heard this song. What?
You heard it.
Okay.
You heard it.
But
it's called. It's by Carrie Underwood. It's a country song, but every woman in the world, black, white, whatever, everything in between, knows this song before he cheats. It's a country song, but once you get to the chorus, you understand.
That shit. Where?
I take that. That's 4. That's the honorable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so that's the honorable.
Yeah.
This is the chorus right here. The very most important part. Very most important.
Oh yeah. I've heard this.
All 4 tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he.
Alright, we can cut that shit off. That is ridiculous.
I love that song.
So, which we won't play your honorable mention. What's your honorable mention?
I thought that was number 1.
That was number 1.
Yeah, we waiting on you.
Oh shit, my bad.
Go ahead.
What's your honorable
my honorable mention
that I didn't give you, but okay.
I know, I had an honorable mention too. Wait, go ahead. Hurry up.
Yeah. Hey, this was that shit. Shaggy, was it me?
This nigga's wildin'.
Is that the one you switched to?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was already there. I had one more.
That's still 5, right?
Yep. Yeah. I was a teenager in this shit. It wasn't me. Shit. Sleeping on the bathroom door. Banging on the bathroom floor. Yeah, how the
This
fuck
shit.
did you forget some shit like that? You forgot you gave an extra
He
key.
forgot he gave an extra key and was wilding on the bathroom floor.
In your house. At least go to her house.
Listen,
Exactly.
She ain't got a key to her
he
house.
was wilding. What's your number 5?
Number 5, I'm gonna take it back. Old school, Mr. Marvin Gaye. Heard through the grapevine.
I like it. You went with the Marvin Gaye version too.
Yeah, had to take it there, yeah. Certain
Now I want to hear. I bet you wonder how I knew. Baby, baby. And now I want to hear Glenn's version.
Nah.
What you wondering how
I'm going to hear that tonight. It's 8 o'clock.
Hold up, I gotta hit.
Heard it through the grapevine.
Wrong.
Wrong with your beat. Was that the wrong
That's
dance?
the Temptations.
That's
yeah. That's the Temptations. Sit down.
What's your number
You know what?
4?
I started to think about what's called.
The,
You ain't gotta bust me like that.
Sit
My
down.
number 4 is a classic. Yeah, I mean, and I'm rapping for the fam.
Okay.
And I had forgot about this, but this is a joint that a female put me on. It wasn't even a single, but it was a crazy ass banger. Yeah, I mean, like, and it was it was a fan who I was dealing with,
Right.
who knew I had a lady. So this was her way of expressing how she felt. Aaliyah, I care for you. No, that ain't. No, that ain't.
That's not the one? That's the. Hold on. Hold on. What you talking about? That's
No, that's not her.
Listen, unless you. Let me see. Hold on, because you.
That is not how it.
Well,
What's the name
so.
of the song?
I care for you by Aaliyah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, listen,
Yes.
I made too much money off that
Oh,
song
that was the
between
shot.
2000 and 2002.
That was
2000,
the
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah. I might have to pull
that
this
was
one
the
back
last
out.
album.
Yes.
Yeah, this was.
I
the
might have
shit.
to pull this
I
one back
remember
out.
this. I remember this.
I've never seen you dance, but I can imagine some of the moves that had to be done to this song, just because of the way the music goes. It was a lot.
That's not even the right. That's not even the right joint. The music is right. That's not Aaliyah. But it's,
I know somebody else, but you get the point. What's your number? What's your number 3?
All right.
I know they play.
Okay.
That's
Why
somebody.
did it sound like Shante
That was-
Moore?
That's somebody probably doing a rendition. I'll come back around to it. What's the number 2? What's the number 3?
Bullshit.
What's the number 3?
Man, one of the most, probably one of the greatest fucking songs in this fucking
One of the
genre.
fucking songs.
In this genre. Ursha baby.
This nigga
Confessions
was
Part
just,
2.
He was just snitching on his song.
Ooh, ooh.
These are my
Confessions.
When I thought I said all I could say, my shit
chick on the side, so she got one on the way.
To my confessions.
Man, I'm going. What to do?
I guess I gotta give you part 2 of my confessions.
I'm gonna tell it.
Oh, hey. Sorry, YouTube. We playing music. Something light.
I'm so gone.
Oh.
I don't know what to do, but to give part 2 of my confessions. This will be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do.
I'm gonna turn it off right after this part.
But
Right here.
keeping it. Said she's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it.
Damn. This nigga he just told everything.
Yes.
He couldn't
Yes.
keep shit to himself.
Yes.
He
Everybody
could.
was like,
Woo!
is that what
No.
Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. This is another crazy ass classic right here.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Hold up.
Oh man, yeah. I was going in.
Yeah, it's on my list. It's on my list.
It's on yours too. Oh man,
it's on my list.
Well, we gotta do it. Representing Baltimore one time, Drew Hill. In my bed.
Y'all remember the video?
And, woo!
Yo, that's why Cisco was the man though. He
The
came on some
funny thing
old
is,
school shit.
When they did the Drew Hill unsung,
Yeah.
he kept saying he didn't want to sing this song.
I got this feeling and I just can't.
Cause he had just went through this shit.
That somebody's been getting next to you.
Wow.
I don't wanna walk around knowing I wasn't your fool.
But being a man that I am, I just can't lose my cool.
You got 2 ones that's on my list too.
My friends keep telling me about the things that's going on.
Oh my God, for real, Juicy J.
But deep in my heart, baby, I hope they're wrong. Yeah, I hope they're wrong, but nothing, baby.
You gonna pull with the what?
The Pips. 2 of the Pips is dead. Only one still alive is her brother Bubba.
You gonna pull up with 2 tombstones and shit.
Yeah. They was both her cousins, but still they dead.
Alright.
Somebody. I know that shit is.
Oh, wait a minute.
Are we going right? We going right into your
man.
motherfucking number one.
Number one. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about his personal life, but his motherfucking music. Down Low by R. Kelly. Oh my God. This one of them joints.
Ooh,
and people
shit.
can kind of misconstrue this because this song is banging regardless.
When you say well.
Yeah.
No, that shit.
When you got Ron Isley singing, well.
About to be fire.
You want me.
Woo, shit. He needs you. Oh, shit. Hold the fuck up.
Telling me
Hold up.
Everything is cool. Trying to convince me, baby,
Oh, shit.
to do as you say. Just go along
And do what?
and see things my way and keep it on the down low.
Messing up the music, man. Messing up the music.
Sorry.
Shots.
Listen.
Nobody has to know. Nobody. We
All right.
can.
Patty and Gladys is running late, so we get this in. We get this in. All right, let me get my top. Yeah, top 5 was good. That was top good. Next time, send me the shit ahead of time so I can have it worked up and ready to go. All right.
I've been running non-stop and medicating on some super shit.
This nigga was trying to test his boundaries and shit.
Right.
Like, yo, maybe I can get this high and do the podcast high.
Listen, I seen the back of Mars.
God damn.
I cannot.
All right, so here we go. My honorable mention. Y'all don't even remember this motherfucker, but this is the shit right here.
I know.
Profile liar.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, shit.
It's a lie.
So this song came out.
This is my shit.
This song came out when the bitch cheated on me in high school,
and you cried.
and I was crying in the shower. Yup. I was so mad.
It was somebody who used to dance off this. Like this was their shit.
For real.
Yo, that nigga used to kill this joint. This was his.
So when the hook coming, I used to make my own words up and shit. Yeah,
my name in it.
Yep, they'll be like, what? Oh, I put my name in everything.
Me too.
Cause me, you can say me, I can say Keith. If you say you, I say Koo. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I mean? Whoa! Oh shit! Oh my ends! I need the hook though. I need the hook. Woo! No, you're nothing but a liar.
Take a whiff.
I want you back in my life, so I'm taking the house, the car, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. You're nothing but a liar. Oh, that's my shit. All right, let me stop. That was my shit. I was honorable mention. My number five, Drew Hill classic. You Not Holding You. Ooh, yo, Jazz. I used to listen, and this happened when it was this was out the same time the chick was cheating. I used to walk around. We fell apart Even how
you doing the jazz face.
Thought went through my head.
I'm waiting for him to get up and do the bounce.
No, I ain't gonna do that. It's not a game. About it when I'm in it don't feel the same. I keep on picturing the nigga been holding you. Whoa! Body's been touching you.
Real flashback.
That was just, listen, flashback.
This
Oh, I hate that bitch. Oh,
this
man.
is about you.
I swear to God. I swear for
Have me
God.
crying in the shower and shit.
Ah! I've been touching. I want to pause there for a second, man. Been picturing another nigga holding you. Do you know what it's like when you see the face of the nigga that's beating your chick the fuck down? I remember it. I remember it clear as day. And I don't mean to interrupt the top 5. I was driving my mom's car down 52nd Street.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm saying, just chilling, enjoying life, just enjoying life.
Hard flashback.
Full pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, just stopped by to see Boo Boo Butt Cheeks on my way to work. On my way from work. I'm apologizing, on my way from work. I got my work shirt on. I'm working at Blockbuster at the time. And I see her walking down the street with the next nigga. I'm like, what's up? She's like, oh no, this is my cousin, blah blah blah. We on our way around there.
Whole
cousin, right? Wow. She's like, go what she was like, go to the crib. She was like, I'm on my way around there now and whatnot. I gotta get something from her. She didn't come back around there for 45 minutes.
That was the day.
You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker. I'm sorry. They on. All right. Here's my number 4. Of course, Drew Hill in my bed. Of course, had two Drew Hills in the back. Right. I'm gonna get.
Well, we
already played that. Yeah. All right, and we already played this. My number 3.
Yep.
We already played that. That is R. Kelly, Down Low. That's my number 3 featuring Ronald Isley. But here's one we didn't play. My number 2. My number.
I was like,
I ain't gonna hold you right here.
I knew he was gonna pull that one.
This shit right here. This shit.
Okay, Auntie Patty. Gladys got the drip on.
Turn around.
Boyfriend number 2, Pleasure P.
Oh.
Yeah. This was the shit. Shannon got mad at me one day because I got this on like my slow jams, John. The fuck you upstairs listening to Boyfriend number 2 for? I'm like, God damn is it? I was in the shower singing it kind of hard. Did I? Boyfriend number 2. This is my shit. Hold on, watch you break down. Your body want. I'm boyfriend number 2. The first thing he don't really seem like he know what to do. Alright, that was my number 2. And my number 1 is something that we've already played and whatnot.
You should do the other version.
No, because Shirley Murdoch is classic. The Kelly Price joint was cool though. It's As We Lay, Shirley Murdoch. That has been the top 5 and whatnot. And guess what, y'all? We're gonna move through this motherfucker fast because Auntie is on there about to battle. So guess what? Leads directly into the naked truth. You don't like my podcast? Fuck you, suck my dick, good night. That's the naked truth. Please keep listening. No, honestly.
I had nothing. I just had nothing. I'm like
honestly, I
like comments. Nah,
no, I appreciate all listeners and whatnot. Please keep listening. Make sure that you get down on the contest. Remember the rules and everything that we was talking about. I'm not gonna reiterate them right now. But I'm going to be online with them. I'm going to be in the Instagram page. I'm going to be on the Facebook page.
Instagram,
you know what I'm saying?
So Facebook page keep popping.
We'll get it all popping. But without further ado.
And we're going to make this short and brief tonight.
Yes, we are.
Real quick.
Chill, I got this, Pete.
I want to know why I can't hear it.
And now, our sexual adventure. Now it's time for another tale from the industry featuring R. Rider. What you got for him today, Jim?
Hey Jim, I'm gonna make this real brief because we trying to watch. Y'all trying to watch.
Yep, Auntie and Auntie.
Right? Yep. It's crazy. I said I'm gonna make it brief because of the fact that I had 2 parties last night, right?
Right.
And both of them were for some aunties.
Oh shit.
The first one, the birthday lady was 55. She didn't look it at all.
Wow.
The second one, there was 2 birthday ladies. One was 54. The other one was 44. All I'm gonna say out of disclosure is I'm thankful for the women who booked me. I went, I performed, everybody enjoyed. But what I want to say more than anything in the whole fucking world, women, when you go out to whatever kind of event, whether it's at somebody's house, club, or whatever.
This body go left.
Alright? And it's for adult entertainment.
Oh my, it's about to go left.
And you decide to not wear no panties. No. Please make sure that your Cocoa Puffs are fresh indeed. Because unfortunately, at both parties, the first party was just one lady who, it was like, tart, tangy, tingly, no bueno. At the second party, listen, it was crazy because it was just, they wanted me to just dance for the 2 birthday ladies.
Right,
in the living room.
Right.
And the rest of them was in pretty much the dining room to the kitchen area.
Right.
But it was a couple of them that was over there, and I had to keep telling them, yo, put your fucking phones away. Y'all know the rules. She explained the rules. Y'all seen the rules beforehand. Y'all knew the rules.
Right.
I mean, I'll let you know this before I came down again. But y'all got stank ass motherfucking coochies and worry about recording. They spend no money. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, come on. Don't go to the show with the stink.
I understand both of them, right? And
I understand.
Here's the real crazy breakdown, right? Because the first party was like it was the bougie party. The second was more like the ghetto party.
Was it
like real shit. Man, I don't know what they were eating. I didn't want part seafood. No, there was no seafood in the house. No, it wasn't. It smelled like shellfish, but there was no shellfish. But either way, ladies, respect yourselves and have enough dignity within yourselves, especially because it wasn't even. I can't even say it was young girls because it were grown ass women. That's not a turn on. It's not impressive. It's not. It's disrespectful. It's fucked up. It's disrespectful. And then again, they'll be expecting and be trying to have your face. And of course, I danced my whole both joints with mask on. But still, listen. This one, listen.
It's going through the mask.
Listen. Here's the fucked up shit.
That's when you see the green lines.
No. I gotta get this out. I gotta get this out.
You see the green lines.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Here's the fucked up shit, right? Here's the fucked up shit. The older birthday lady at the second one.
Right.
She had because they had their mask on too. Listen, her breath stank through mask. Like
through her mask and your mask.
Yo, and I'm talking about alhamdulillah. That shit was banging.
Yo, she did the happy bumdilly.
Yo, but she sitting there and I don't even want to get to breaking these women down. Thank y'all for booking me, those who did. But come on, ladies, come on, be better with your shit. I mean, thank you for. I came to entertain.
But you can't knock me out.
But don't disrespect.
And have me entertain at the same time.
Don't disrespect my airspace.
It was like
I can't.
Don't disrespect my airspace.
What you're trying to say is I can't entertain you if I'm passed out on the floor.
Yeah, see, don't be trying to get me with motherfucking chemical and biological warfare to try to take advantage of me and shit.
Look, Kelly, they said
they try to knock me out and take advantage of me.
Kelly, they was
because the fucked up shit was the first show, and it wasn't until I broke down to my child that y'all want to spend some money. I'm like, I'm out here sweating. I said, if you don't stop, you just holding on the money.
Yep, throw the money.
You better drop that shit.
Your breath was.
Throw the money.
No, that shit said. I said,
yes, and that has been another tale from the industry.
They said we can't touch you. No,
hell no. Yo, so we gonna check this Patty shit out or whatnot. This been a nice productive episode, and it's probably been less than 2 hours.
It's right under.
Shit, we might.
On the grind.
We might be able to do it. Yeah, we've been on the mission or whatever. We're gonna have guests next week, and we're gonna start having a few more guests come through because we want to build fan base up and we want to do some cross podcast promoting. So I won't make the announcement who it is yet and whatnot. You'll see them next week once you guys listen up and tune in and everything. Remember, follow us on IG. Mr. _ Know-It-All Pod. Mr. _ Know-It-All _ Pod at that's on what's good. No, that's not on gmail.com. Look at you, see? Then look. Facebook. Excuse me. Facebook.
You know what the Facebook page is sitting for you. I got
Mr. Know-It-All Pod. Or Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page.
Okay?
I'm ready to go.
Sign off now.
Please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery to Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com. Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com. What y'all doing this week? Y'all ain't doing shit? I don't give a fuck. You know what? You're working? Yo, guess what? I'm calling off tomorrow. After the vacation. You know why? Because I can't. Because they ain't
said that on
you know
the
why?
radio.
Because you goddamn don't give a fuck. Fuck them. I'm in the union. They owe me my days. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, because they didn't pay me for Labor Day. So fuck them. I'm taking off.
Oh, they
like I said,
tried to get you, huh?
Yep, absolutely.
Well, tomorrow's a school day, so have fun with that.
Please, I'm leaving.
Still leaving the house.
Yeah, I'm leaving the motherfucking house. I'm going to go to the gym and do a bunch of other shit.
I'm going to work, but I'm leaving the house.
So what? Nah, I ain't just hooking up computers and classwork. Nah, I ain't doing that. That ain't what I do.
They hit me earlier when I was going to leave. She was like, Dad, I'm trying to avoid my mom. I said, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. Yo, been fun. Great. Yes. See y'all next week for episode 49. Oh, damn, we coming up. What you call? And we got our 1 year anniversary coming up, which is going to be fire. We're going to have some shit, what it and whatnot. On behalf of my constituents.
Yes, sir.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
What's your name?
Ruffy Hendrix.
You?
Diva.
I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Much love, deuces, YouTube, peace. But they cannot forget.
Remember.
Must always motherfucking remember, bitches.
They must always remember. Oh shit. Let me get loose.
Oh, 48. I'm always late. 48. I'm always late. 48. I'm always late. Shit. But I stay on time though.
Did they start playing music
anytime I rhyme like though? Nah, the flow still going on. I'm rhyming to the beat for Fabulous is on. I said his name wrong, but I slurred the name right just so it flowed on the song.